1번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Kim, have you ever been to this country before?
Yes, 4 years ago I came over here to study English at Prentice College.
Oh, did you? What brought you here this time?
2번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You look depressed, Julie. Why the long face?
I have to read this philosophy book by tomorrow, but I don't understand it.
Hey, cheer up. Why don't you go out for a walk to clear your mind?
3번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Dad, I got my paycheck from my first part-time job.
Congratulations. So how are you going to spend it?
I want to spend it on those who I should thank, so I'm going to buy small presents for you and Mom.
4번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to Safety Hour. I'm Tony Gibson. Today, I'm going to talk about slippery floor safety. When you're cleaning a floor with a mop, it can make the floor slippery. People can get hurt, and you don't want this to happen. Be sure to put up a sign that warns people of the slippery floor. If it's raining or snowing outside, people are going to be coming in with wet feet. Make sure that you put caution signs around the wet, slippery floor. The sign should be visible from several different angles, especially from the main entrance. Take this simple action and protect people around wet, slippery floors. Thank you for listening.
(5번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
A worldview is a set of basic assumptions that a group of people develop in order to explain their place and purpose in the world. These assumptions help people deal with problems in life. Worldviews provide responses to a set of core questions that people in all cultures have had to respond to in the course of their development. These are questions about the nature of the world and the meaning of human nature. Worldviews shape our attitudes, values, and opinions, as well as the way we think and behave.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ben, what are you doing on the computer?
I'm watching the Harry Potter series.
You watched the movies in the theater, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm watching the movies again and comparing them with the original novels.
I see. Did you find some interesting differences between them?
While the movies show how amazing the wizard's magic is, the original novels are more focused on describing how difficult the wizard's lives are.
That's so interesting. Please tell me some details.
You know, the novel says, while flying on a broomstick, Harry has a hard time with cold hands.
I see. The movie doesn't show anything like that.
Right. When I compare the movies with the original novels, I can enjoy them better.
Great. I'd like to try this approach myself.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Hopkins, did you decide on where your club will go on a picnic?
Yes, we'll go to Denis Island. How about your club?
My club members have a few different ideas on that matter.
Where do they want to go?
Some students want to go to an amusement park, and others want to go to Central Park. Neither side would give in.
So, do you have a good idea to solve the problem?
Well, I'm afraid not.
Then what about this? Decide on the place by making them take a vote for the picnic place.
Sounds good. Have you done a similar thing before?
Sure. I've made my club members vote when they had to decide which voluntary work to do. It really worked.
I'll do the same as well. Thank you for the advice.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
All right. That's all for today. Oh, Susan, did you register for this class?
Yes, I enjoyed your class very much last semester, so I signed up for this.
Oh, I'm very flattered. Are there any questions concerning the required reading list I've just passed out?
Yes, I have one. I see that some of the book titles have an asterisk next to them.
Those books are out of print and cannot be purchased, but you can read them in the library.
Okay. Also, I'm wondering about the list of books on the second page.
Oh, those books are ebooks. Have you ever used ebooks before?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
You can download digital books on your computer or smartphone. You can read them anywhere and anytime you want.
Okay, I see.
All right, Susan, be prepared to discuss the first reading for our next class.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
What is this picture about, Jessica?
We went for a spring outing to Children's Park last week. I drew a picture about it.
Let me see. What a great drawing.
Thank you, Dad.
Clouds are floating in the sky.
Yes, they were pretty. I saw a butterfly and I drew it in the sky.
There are two swings on the left. Did you play on the swings?
Yes, Dad. It was really exciting. I'm on the left side.
There is a slide on the right. Who is this boy going down the slide?
He's my friend, Tom.
And who's the girl wearing glasses? She's jumping rope.
She's my friend, Susan. She started wearing glasses last month.
It looks like you had a good time at the picnic.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Lucy, have you finished preparing for the board meeting?
Almost. I have a couple of things left.
Did you photocopy as many reports as needed?
I copied 18 reports. Do you need more?
No, that'll be enough. Did you check the meeting room?
Yes, but I'm going there to double-check the computer and some other equipment.
Don't forget to check the microphones again.
Okay, I will.
Have you prepared some refreshments too?
Of course. I bought some cookies and drinks and set them on the table.
Ah, did you make a reservation for the restaurant for the board members' dinner?
No, I'm afraid I forgot about that.
Don't worry, I'll do it right away.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You look so busy, Jane.
Yes, Dad. I'm working on my social studies paper.
What do these numbers mean on this paper?
They mean how many books a year students in my school read.
Then you asked about 500 total students yourself?
Yes, Dad. It was hard, but I think it was worth it.
I'm proud of you. So, how are you presenting the numbers to the class?
I'll make them into a graph. This program on the computer screen automatically makes a graph once you put the numbers into it.
That's good.
Could you put those numbers into the table on the computer screen? I'm quite busy organizing other materials about the paper.
I'd love to.
Thank you, Dad.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 요령쇼를 보러 갈 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
I'm really glad the final exams are over at last.
Yes, I feel so free now.
Naomi, would you like to go see a movie this Friday?
Oh, Friday night? I'm sorry, but I can't. I have to babysit my little sister.
Then would you like to go see The Ghost Show with me Saturday night?
Sure, I'd love to. But, do you think it'll be enjoyable?
Of course. Come on, Naomi. It'll be fun.
Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't go with you. My family is going to see a baseball game on Saturday afternoon. You can join us if you want.
Oh, really? I'll go with you then.
Great. It'll be more fun if you go there with me.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 자신의 직장에 관해 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Andrew. It's been a long time since I saw you. How are you doing?
Well, I've got a job.
Oh, really? Good for you. Where do you work?
I work in an assembly plant of an auto company. I've been working there for 6 months.
Sounds great. What hours do you work?
I work the third shift. I work 8 hours at night and go to bed when the sun comes up.
Doesn't that bother you?
Not at all. I like working at night.
It sounds like you really enjoy your work. Does your company pay you much?
The salary is more than average, I think. Well, how about you?
I work as a hospital assistant at City Hospital. The hospital is near my place, so I go there on foot.
Wow, what a great job. I think you'll be a great nurse someday.
I hope so. Thanks.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 총 금액을 고르시오.
Hello. I saw a clearance sale sign in the window.
Yes, all of our products are at least 20% off.
That's nice. How much are ski helmets?
They are around $60. Their original prices are over $80.
I like this one. How much is it?
You can get it for $50.
Great. I'll take it. How about these ski boots?
They're $150 a pair.
They are a little more expensive than I expected.
That's half the original price. They were sold for $300 a pair last week.
I see. I'll buy the pair of ski boots.
A ski helmet and a pair of ski boots. We give an additional 10% discount to customers who spend over $100.
Good. Here's my credit card.
(15번) 5K 패밀리 런에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
If you want to create lasting memories with your family, the 5K Family Run is just right for you. This event will be held at Boom Avenue on Saturday, November 16th. Registration for the event will open at 8:30 a.m. at the Peg Bond Center. This is 1 hour prior to the event. Medals for all participants will be given after the last runner crosses the finish line. This is a family-friendly event, but dogs are not allowed to run with you. Free t-shirts will be given to the first 100 registered. Water and light snacks will be provided for runners. We believe this event will be a good time for your family to bond.
16번. 카카포에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. Today we're talking about kakapos. The kakapo is a rare bird living in New Zealand. It's the world's heaviest parrot. It can weigh up to 3.5 kilograms. The kakapos normally live alone and are active at night. They live mainly on the ground but can climb trees. They have an owl-like face with whiskers and a large ivory and pale blue beak. They eat the roots, seeds, and fruits of many different plants. The females are smaller and less brightly colored than the males. Kakapos have sturdy legs, and although they cannot fly, their wings are still useful for balance while walking and running. Next time you visit New Zealand, remember this unique bird.
(17번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 이용할 항공편을 고르시오.
Pacific Airlines, how can I help you?
I'd like to make a reservation for a flight to Orlando, leaving on November 22nd.
Let me check. I'm sorry, but there aren't any seats available on that date.
I'm wondering if there are any other flights to a nearby city like Tampa.
We have 2 flights to Tampa on November 22nd, but we only have seats in business class.
How much is it for a business class flight to Tampa?
It's $380.
I'm on a tight budget, so I can't afford more than $300.
There's an economy seat for Orlando available on the 21st. It's $240. Would you like to book that flight?
Yes, please. Actually, I was going to visit my business partner on the 22nd, but I guess I have no choice but to change my visit date.
Okay. May I have your name, please?
Timothy Johnson.
(18번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, here's a letter from Gem Shopping Mall.
A letter from the shopping mall?
Yes, it has for regular customers only printed on the envelope.
Oh, I think that's a discount coupon book. Pass it to me, please.
Here it is. It must have money-saving coupons in it.
That's right. If we use them properly, we could save some money.
Well, I doubt it. I think it has another effect.
Like what?
We might be tempted to use the coupons. I mean, we'll buy things that are not necessary.
You have a good point there. We should make a shopping list before going shopping.
(19번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mrs. Parker, here are the 2 scripts the judges chose.
Oh, I've been waiting for them. Which script got the highest recommendations?
As you can see, Claire Johnson's script got the highest ratings.
What is it about?
It's about a story of a family who travels the world in a boat. It has many impressive scenes, and the plot is filled with twists.
It sounds good. How about the other one?
Jim Strider's script ranked second. It's a comedy. The judges say it's interesting too.
I see. The difference in scores between the 2 scripts is minimal.
Yes, but we have to choose one prize winner. We need your decision.
(20번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 테드가 테니스 강사에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ted is a businessman in his 40s. He's too busy to work out. In the meantime, he comes to think he really needs to work out regularly for his health. One of his friends recommends him to take tennis lessons, and he begins to do it. As time goes by, he finds it very interesting and falls into the attraction of taking tennis lessons. One day he feels a severe pain in his elbow. He goes to see a doctor, and the doctor says the muscles around the elbow are a little damaged. The doctor suggests he take a break from taking lessons until the elbow gets well. Now, Ted wants to tell his tennis instructor about this. In this situation, what would Ted most likely say to the instructor?
(21번과 22번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
What do you think is one of the most difficult decisions that students face? I think it's choosing a college major. How do you decide what to do with your life? Selecting a major can be difficult if you believe that your undergraduate major determines your career. Fortunately, however, this is not true. Choosing a major is not the same as choosing a lifelong career, yet this myth persists. For example, many people assume that students who major in the arts or engineering are qualified only for careers in those specific areas. However, students who earn undergraduate degrees in these fields find jobs in teaching, journalism, and research. And students who major in education or natural sciences get jobs in sales and the police department. As a result, your major won't limit you to only one career. Within 10 years after graduation, many people will probably work in careers that are not directly connected to their undergraduate majors.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
What do you think is one of the most difficult decisions that students face? I think it's choosing a college major. How do you decide what to do with your life? Selecting a major can be difficult if you believe that your undergraduate major determines your career. Fortunately, however, this is not true. Choosing a major is not the same as choosing a lifelong career, yet this myth persists. For example, many people assume that students who major in the arts or engineering are qualified only for careers in those specific areas. However, students who earn undergraduate degrees in these fields find jobs in teaching, journalism, and research. And students who major in education or natural sciences get jobs in sales and the police department. As a result, your major won't limit you to only one career. Within 10 years after graduation, many people will probably work in careers that are not directly connected to their undergraduate majors.
21번 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (22번) 직업의 분야로 언급되지 않은 것은?